remember you calling in. Rick Ross walked through your hood and shit.
Oh man, I was devastated. Yeah. I'm like, hold on, man. You know, we was messing with 50 Cent. Like everybody know that. You know? And like, he comes through my neighborhood and do a 50 Cent diss track, and niggas allowed it. Nah, I wasn't feeling that.
So who should have went out there and stopped that? Who you think should have stopped that?
I mean, it was in the morning time, and it was like, I don't know, man. It's like they snuck through. I don't think anybody knew they was going.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? But Torch, shout out to Torch, man. Torch, I spoke to him. He came through the day I was home. The day I came home, and you know, we cleared that situation up. Shout out to Torch, man. Torch is my brother from another family, like something that's really deep in the rap. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we connected through something else. If y'all know what I mean, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like it ain't no drama with them. Like, I ain't got no problem.
This is at that time.
At that time, I was very angry. I was very angry at that time. I feel like, man, everybody. P.O., you want to talk about that? P.O., Mice, everybody should have went over there and stopped. I was mad at all of them. P.O. said right here.
Yeah. I was pretty much there. I just ain't have enough goons.
Yeah, basically, right.
They came super deep.
So let me explain that situation real quick, because I feel like a lot of people might be like, oh, well, why for 50 Cent? Why would you jump out the window? See, we was doing business with them, and a lot of people tell me, but 50 Cent didn't give you no money.
Yeah.
I didn't want no money from him.
Yeah.
I'm not his bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not the type of nigga that's like, all right, give me a handout. Put me in a position to make money. And that's what they was doing.
Yeah, he gave y'all a great look.
Gave us a great look.
The platform that I don't think you could ask for that right there.
Right. We was about to do a lot of other business with them.
Yeah.
And it's like, you bring, and Torch, like, not knowing, like, you bring them through, it made us look bad. That's my area. That's my neighborhood. Castle Hill is my neighborhood. When you speak of Castle Hill, you hear Hocus, Dollar, and S1. Shout out to Dollar, my big brother Dollar. That's my brother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody know that.
Yeah.
And you bring them through my neighborhood. I mean, I'm in jail, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I just want to clear one thing up. Like, a lot of people, like, they'll sit there and say, like, you know, 50 gassed us to do what we was doing. It had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was never a 50 Cent, like, gas on, like, yo, let me get some Bronx niggas to go at whatever the case may be. We way was past that. You know, that was just like all the artists in the Bronx feeling.
It just happened that everything worked out the way it worked out.
Yeah, it was never that. So a lot of people, like, they'll blog like, yeah, 50 Cent was behind that and he did. No, 50 just was at the time beefing with Homeboy or beefing with this dude.
Yeah.
But we been feeling like this. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to clear that up. You know what I'm saying? But back to Hope.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I want to say something about Fat Joe too.
Go ahead.
Like, with that situation, I felt how I felt at the time, and I wouldn't change that. That's how I felt at the time. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't putting the Bronx on, and he wasn't doing nothing for the Bronx. But through them 4 years, I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I went through a lot in there. Like, I don't want to really get into it, but a lot of emotional stress, a whole lot of bullshit. But Fat Joe, a lot of people say a lot of bad things about Fat Joe. And there's one thing I would say real about Fat Joe. Shout out to Percy. I was locked up with Percy. Me and Percy was in the same house. If you don't know who that is, that's Fat Joe Man. I think that's his right hand man, if I'm not mistaken. Fat Joe was coming up there to see Percy on Rikers Island, man. And that's more important than anything.
Yeah.
Fuck entertainment.
That makes him a real nigga.
To me. You know what I'm saying? That was some real shit. Mm-hmm. So shout out to Fat Joe for that. And